What's up, guys? Welcome back to the Reverse Hive Mind. And today we're back in Lost Judgment, the Kaito files. Off camera, I went ahead and found all of the cats and most of the smells. Just because that was getting super tedious, and I'm sure, it's like, how many times can you watch me find a cat? So anyway, because I found all the cats, I was able to upgrade to level 3 Gifted Brawler, which will give us more SP. And I unlocked pretty much all of the moves in the move sets. This one requires a couple of achievements within the battles, so we'll try to knock those out as we're still fighting. Same with this. There's only one skill left there, one skill left here, and then there's a couple others. I think this is actually after you beat the Kaito files. You can get these unlocked. And then Iron Liver, hey, we'll get that at some point. But right now we have nothing else to do but go to the Bato Detective Agency and get on with things.
All finished up on your end, Kaito?
Yo, look out!
Don't worry, he won't bite. Turns out your mom asked this bum to look after you.
Yeah, right. Like I'd ever buy that. No frickin' way.
Yeah, sorry. Didn't know you were Mikiko's kid when this all started.
You tried to kidnap me on multiple occasions. By force! I hope you get struck by lightning!
I was only doing my job. You should have just came along quietly.
Seriously? Who'd be dumb enough to just go along with some shady Yakuza? You even have a brain in your head?
Well, of course I do. You're the brainless one.
All right, kids, settle down. Senda, don't we have places to be?
Ah, right. The boss is waiting. You ready, Kaito?
Am I forgetting anything? Nope. Also, Senda with the "I know you are, but what am I" defense. Let's go.
Good to go.
Okay, let's hit the road. Oh, but the kid's gotta stay. Boss wants to talk mano a mano.
That right.
What? Why can't I come with?
Because I said so, twerp.
Jerk. Be that way.
No telling what's about to happen. Might be best if June stays back.
June, just chill in my office and I'll get you a souvenir. Sound good?
Fine. Oh, and by the way, Mom's not really out shopping, is she? You'll bring her back, right?
You bet.
Okay. Then I'm gonna hold you to that. Make sure nothing bad happens to her. Got it?
That's a promise. You'll see her again real soon.
Remember, you promised.
God,
don't-
what an annoying little punk. Cocky as hell, too.
Damn right.
That's a dangerous thing to promise.
So, Igarashi, why Ijincho? Wasn't everything going down in Kamurocho?
It just so happens that Rhizome, the precursor to Crimson Lotus, is having a reunion today. The venue's a hotel in Ijincho, and every founding member of that group will be there. At least the ones who are still alive.
I'm guessing Mikiko wants every last one of them dead, doesn't she?
Uh-huh. On top of that, her final target's also planning to show. The one she wants dead the most.
You mean outside of Crimson Lotus? Who?
The one going around killing the founders of Crimson Lotus before she can.
What the hell are you talking about? Why'd Mikiko want to take out who's ever killing her enemies? They've got a common goal, don't they?
Hell, you're a detective. Try using that old noggin of yours, why don't you? Primitive as you are, I'm sure you can piece it together, knowing what you know. Plus, Ijincho's an hour away. How about we make like detectives and go over what we know?
Yeah, sounds a bit too buddy-buddy for me. Besides, I'm a punch first, go over shit later kind of guy.
That you are, Kaito.
Yeah, I can see that. However, if you were to, say, arrive at the truth on your own, then no one breaks confidentiality.
Fine, fine, I'll bite. So, the real killer, huh?
Let's do this, brain. Who would want Mikiko, or who would Mikiko want dead even though they're killing Crimson Lotus for her?
There is one thing that's been bugging me. That security company owner, Ashizaki. His office was set on fire. But the point of burning the place wasn't to kill him. After all, he was shot up on the roof. So the killer must have torched it for another reason.
Oh, starting with the motive. Not bad. Go on.
So there's our problem. Why would the killer want to burn the office? I'm thinking.
It's gotta be to destroy evidence.
There was some evidence that would incriminate the killer. So they burned the place to get rid of it.
Interesting. And?
I think I know just what the killer was trying to hide.
Let's see. I'm thinking it's the hard drive.
I asked a buddy of mine to pull the data from a burnt hard drive I picked up at the scene. What he found were records of illegal wire transfers to the security company. And the company sending the cash was a smartphone app developer that isn't around anymore. I'd wager the killer'd want to have these records erased.
Hey, you're good. Didn't think you'd get your hands on those. By the way, that smartphone app company, you're talking about Devenir, I assume.
Okay, how the hell do you know?
It was thanks to Mikiko-san, really. She requested we look into a certain someone. Over the course of our investigation, we learned about a dummy company called Devenir. And as you can guess, Devenir was created as a front for this certain someone. He used it to directly employ Crimson Lotus. Cover-ups to customer service. They handled all sorts of trickier than usual jobs.
So you're saying this guy's the one who's been killing off the Crimson Lotus founders?
That's exactly what I'm saying. Now, who could it be? Here's a hint. Mikiko-san approached us anonymously. Why do you think she'd do that?
Well, you guys could have broken confidentiality and let it slip that she was alive, right? After all, her plan was to take out Crimson Lotus without leaving a trace.
Sure, but that's just one reason. There's someone aside from Crimson Lotus who she doesn't want knowing she's alive. As a matter of fact, Mikiko-san never even contacted this person about it. Even though you'd think this would be the first person she'd run to after getting her memories back.
Her husband.
Wait a goddamn minute.
All coming together.
This is insane. Can this person really be the killer? The doctor! No, just kidding. Her husband.
Kyoya Sadamoto? You're saying he's the one killing the founders of Crimson Lotus?
Yep, you got it. And Mikiko-san has the same idea.
So then, he was trying to erase his ties with Crimson Lotus. No, hang on. Crimson Lotus's founders were the ones who set fire to Mikiko's family's house. Why the hell would Sadamoto have connections with the guys who burned his wife's family alive?
Oh, so you picked up on that. Then you'll like this next bit. Sadamoto's dummy company, Devenir. It had records from 17 years ago of illicit wire transfers to Ashizaki's security company. Know what that means?
Means he paid for them to bump out the
I
family.
figured that out, too. Actually, it's weird. 17 years is way before Mikiko and Sadamoto got married. But Sadamoto and Crimson Lotus were connected back then, right? So what the hell's going on?
Just think of it like this. The Natsume family arson falls under questionable ties between Sadamoto and Crimson Lotus.
That would mean... Oh, that's crazy! Sadamoto was involved in the arson?
Bingo. What happened 2 years ago was Mikiko-san learned the truth. And Sadamoto and Crimson Lotus tried to silence her.
All right, Igarashi. No more guessing games.
Who is Kiyoya Sadamoto really?
Just who the hell is Kiyoya Sadamoto, really?
The fucking devil. The type who'd make a Yakuza piss himself.
The devil? How so?
It all started with Rhizome, an event club Kenmochi started during his college days. Rhizome was like any other event group. You get together with friends, throw parties, go on live tours, and make a little cash. Guess they weren't making much back then. Then enters Kiyoya Sadamoto, a business admin major at the same college. He started showing up as their advisor and turned everything around. They all ate up Sadamoto's words and expanded their services into some pretty gray territory. Since Sadamoto considered himself their advisor, he wasn't officially part of the group. But his talent, his accomplishments, and charisma had them wrapped around his finger.
And that Rhizome bunch went on to found Crimson Lotus?
Yeah, mainly around Kenmochi. Sadamoto already started his own business as a student. By the time he graduated, he was asking Crimson Lotus to do his dirty work. On the outside, he ran his business like some typical ambitious startup. But I'm sure he had guys coming after him. Probably made himself lots of enemies. It's what happens when you straddle both sides of the law. I bet it wasn't uncommon for him to deal with unhappy customers.
Guess it must have been convenient having his own personal cleanup crew.
Bet your ass it was. Sadamoto's company saw steady growth because of it. But eventually, that growth started to fizzle out. What was once a promising startup with tons of investment capital found itself in dire straits. That's when he set his sights on Mikiko-san's parents, the Natsumes.
So, let's ask if he really did kill Mikiko's parents.
So you're saying you know for sure Sadamoto had a hand in the arson?
Yes. Though it'd be more accurate to say he was the primary offender. It was about 15 years ago. Sadamoto heard about a property development plan from Kenmochi, who was a real estate broker at the time. Would have been a mighty lucrative deal, but the Natsumes were the only ones who wouldn't sell.
Which led to threats and burning the place down. Classic land shark bullshit.
Oh, if only it had stopped at that. Now listen. What makes Sadamoto such a devil is what he did with the info Kenmochi brought him. He reworked it into a plan to fix all of his own company's problems in one fell swoop.
How's that work?
Kaito, the Natsume family was one of the richest in the area. If you include their property and stocks, they were worth tens of billions in assets. And since Sadamoto was struggling with funds at the time, he decided to help himself to that fortune.
But he couldn't pull that off unless... No way!
Yeah. Marrying Mikiko-san was all part of his master plan.
That's... insane!
Clearly, the man has a way with people. Call it an uncanny knack for charm. His college circles treat him like a guru. They say he's a living legend. Even his company seems to be under his spell. And as we know, Crimson Lotus was always ready and willing to take up any of his dirty jobs. So, you can see now how the Natsumes must have fallen for his honest young businessman facade. After he had the parents eating out of his palm, he discovered their younger daughter had a stalker, while the older one was dating a Yakuza.
Wait, what do I have to do with this?
You should know, Kaito. Sadamoto used you too.
Me?
How am I a part of this plan?
How the hell could Sadamoto use me at any point in time?
Well, when Mikiko-san first met him, she told him she was seeing someone and thinking of marriage. Now, how do you think he responded to it? Surprise, surprise. He actually supported it.
He did?
Well, he figured if you were serious about her, you'd quit the Yakuza. If you needed cash, he'd go convince her parents. If it was a lawyer you needed, he would have arranged one. He had lots of reasonable suggestions.
He really offered all that?
I'm sure Sadamoto knew how hard it was for a Yakuza to leave the life. Not to mention, the Matsugane family had its own problems at the time, right? In any case, he knew you were locked in, and convinced Mikiko-san of the same. You both did exactly what he wanted. Then, once you were out of the picture, Sadamoto made his move on Mikiko-san. I imagine her parents might have even encouraged it. And after the marriage was official, Sadamoto simply had to bide his time until the Natsume house burned down and their fortune was his to claim. Guy's a monster in human skin, right? And it seems his marriage was more of a shotgun wedding. I'm almost certain the kid was conceived as part of the plan to push her into marrying him.
Oh-ho.
In other words, June was nothing more to Sadamoto than a tool for making money. I feel terrible for Mikiko-san and June.
Alright, so how did Mikiko catch on to all this?
When did she figure out what her husband really was?
About 2 years ago, Sadamoto got hammered, rare for him, and fell asleep in his study with the computer on. That's when she stumbled upon his email exchange with Kenmochi. Of course, that set off alarms in her head, so she dug through more of his inbox. It wasn't long before she knew the ugly truth. But then Sadamoto woke up. When he realized what she saw, he got violent.
I doubt Mikiko would go down easy to some pencil-pushing civvy.
Well, it turns out she did go down easy. We're talking about a guy who deals in the criminal underworld. He's very likely accustomed to using force.
What happened after Mikiko got attacked?
She said her memories got fuzzy after that. She was probably drugged, and Sadamoto had Crimson Lotus clean up his mess.
I think that about wraps it up for now.
Gotta say, I'm impressed you did all that research. No wonder you called yourselves Tojo Clan R&D.
Well, that's what happens when you know society like the back of your hand. The whole R&D thing might have been my idea. But it's only because we know our shit.
All right.
So, how's it feel? That asshole Sadamoto played you like a fiddle and tore you apart from the woman you loved.
It doesn't matter. I made my choice.
Ha! That's the lamest shit I ever heard. I thought you'd blow a fuse.
That said, I'll feel a hell of a lot better if I can just clock him one time real good.
Hell yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Go knock his goddamn lights out.
Did we just become best friends? Probably not, but still. Alright, that was a hell of an exposition dump, huh?
So, this is the spot.
Yeah, they do this reunion every year. And apparently Kyoya Sadamoto shows up to everyone. All the surviving founders of Crimson Lotus are probably in here somewhere.
I gotta go find Mikiko. Before she does something she can never take back. A receptionist. Guess you gotta have connections to get in.
What's the plan, Kaito?
Gonna roll the way a detective rolls.
Meaning...
By sneaking in with a disguise.
You? Disguised as what? You're still gonna look older than anyone here.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to mull that one over.
Guess I gotta pay real close attention to the guests and see if I can find a way to sneak into the venue. Maybe I can find a disguise or something. You know what that means?
Huh?
Everyone's young here, mid-20s, early 30s. Maybe a guy in his 40s sticks out like a sore thumb. Nah, screw that, I can still rock it. At least I hope I can. Oh. The Zigurashi. Okay. So we got... Let's sniff around. No. No one, huh? What about the primal ear? Really? Can I go this? Can't go this way. Okay. Oh, there's.
Is this
yeah,
it?
like, there's gotta be stuff. You can still get SP. Oh.
Drop it when I sat down earlier? Oh no, my prized possession. Did I drop it when I sat down earlier? Oh, and to think I spent all that money on it. Ah, oh well. Party's about to start, so whoever finds it can just keep it.
Sounds like that guy dropped something. Maybe by a chair. Aha!
This right here.
What do we if we hear? This must be what the guy dropped. He said finders keepers, so I'll just hold on to it. It was really was a bottle of water. Okay. Any other nose stuff? Any other primal ear other than the dude muttering to himself? No? Oh.
Is this it? This right here.
Huh?
This right here. Is this it? What have we here?
Oh, there we go. They have waiters. A waiter. Go Agent 47 style. Dress up as a waiter. They can get in and out without raising a stink. Sneaking in, dressing up as a waiter might be the way to go. Problem is, where do I get the uniform? Let's see what I can find. Find a lead on a waiter's uniform. 2 there.
Huh.
Are they talking? No, they're not.
Let's see. Is this it?
Hey, where's the new guy?
Probably in the smoking area. I saw him heading down there a minute ago.
Really? He steps out for a cigarette when the party's about to start? Go get him, will ya?
No way. That guy freaks me out, man. He looks like an ex-thug who can't seem to reintegrate into society. Besides, I don't have the key to the smoking area. You do it.
Hell no! He freaks me out too. I'm not equipped to deal with his type.
Well, he's a responsible adult. I'm sure he'll come back once the party starts.
Yeah. No need to bust our butts just to check on him.
Mental gymnastics. So there's a waiter slacking off in the smoking area past here, huh? This might be my chance. Better check it out.
Huh.
Where is the smoking area?
Let's see.
Is this it?
This right here.
Aha! Smoking area's through here, but it's locked. Must be some way to open it.
What have we here?
I smell food. Hey. I hear people cooking. Kitchen must be back there. Someone's talking.
What am I gonna
Is
do?
this it?
Oh, shit. I dropped the key to the back door.
The smoking area? Dude, if they find out, they're gonna be pissed.
Well, they haven't found out yet. Oh, man. What am I gonna do?
Okay, I'll help you find it. You have any idea where you might have dropped it at least?
The first floor bathroom, I think? Or was it the second floor? Actually, it could have been the third.
Okay.
Bro.
So it's in one of the bathrooms.
Quiet now.
There is a bathroom here. There's a kitchen. Oh wait, I think the bathroom's, yeah, on the other side. So we'll wander on through here. Hopefully the ropes from the bathroom are gone.
This right here.
What's that on the ground? A key. This must be the key the waiter was talking about. Let's see if it'll get me into the smoking area.
Huh.
Okie doke. So let's head back over there.
Let's see. What have we here?
Hell yeah, it opened. Bingo. Wait a minute, that waiter.
Man, I am beat. Last thing I want to do is serve people. And it's been nothing but punk kids all day. And they've all got some crap attitudes.
Crowd's getting under his skin so bad, but he doesn't even want to work. Could try to persuade him to fork over his clothes.
Hey, you. You got a sec?
Huh? Aren't you...
Whoa. That you, Tashiro-kun?
Good old Tashiro-kun.
Kaito? Why the hell are you here?
Why the hell are you a waiter?
It's that bastard Yagami's fault.
Talk? What are you talking about?
For the past few years, I was a producer doing events for a solid company, and I was totally killing it. Thanks to Yagami coming around, the company heard about my fuck-ups and fired me.
Well, I don't know all the details, but if you got outed, sounds like you got what you deserved, don't it?
Shut up! This all started from you guys! The moment you ripped my favorite clothes off my body, my luck went straight down the shitter!
Yeah, sorry about that. On that note, mind if I borrow those clothes for a bit?
What the hell? You got some balls asking me that!
I need it for reasons. Come on, I'm not gonna keep it forever.
Fuck that! Why don't you just strip down yourself?
Huh? Why would I do that?
Because I want you to feel the same humiliation I did. Now, if you're not gonna strip, I'll make you strip, dickhead!
Whoa, hey, knock it off. I already said I was sorry, didn't I?
Shut it! Do you even know how it feels to get your ass kicked and tossed out into the freezing December cold, butt naked? I won't rest until I strip you down to your bare junk! Better be ready!
Fine, have it your way. An ass whooping it is.
Why do I have a feeling we're gonna leave him, What I have a feeling we're gonna leave him in his chonies freaking naked or unconscious. There we go. Easy money. And yet again left in his chonies. Sorry, bro. For a second time. Oh. Apparently it changed me automatically. So we have 45,000 SP left. Haven't fought anything to unlock any of this stuff, unfortunately. But I can take Iron Liver out. Okay. I took a little bit of damage. So, eat a lettuce sandwich. Oh, that's unfortunate. The lettuce sandwich that was in the box there is not there anymore. Oh well. We'll go ahead and infiltrate the party. The freaking Camulop mascot. Oh, there's Douche Canoe with the blue hair. I think those guys are some of the founders. Where's Mikiko and Kyoya Sadamoto? Both are probably staying on the down low. Yeah, that makes sense. We have infiltrated.
Excuse me. Mind if I have a word? I'm looking for someone. Ma'am?
Hey, can't you see this is a bad time? I'm catching up with an old friend here.
I'm awfully sorry, but it's about a very important guest.
Oh, an important guest, you say? As in one of the Rhizome founders? Because if that's the case, I'd love to meet them.
Oh, no, they aren't.
Ah, well then can you go away now?
If you please, it's just...
Oh, Nishio-san, you're here!
What an incredibly rude hoe. So much for catching up with an old friend. I'll just have myself a chat with the friend she bailed on.
Sorry to bother you, but have you seen this woman?
Oh, her? I think she was here earlier.
Are you sure? Where is she now?
Hang on, maybe I'm not remembering correctly. She didn't talk to anyone and left her seat pretty quickly.
Could that have been Mikiko? Maybe she keeps switching seats so she doesn't stand out.
Got it. How about a man named Kyoya Sadamoto?
Sadamoto-san? The living legend. Oh, I've always wanted to meet him, but he said he had an emergency and couldn't make it.
He can't make it. You're positive?
Yes. Apparently he has a meeting he simply can't miss. His schedule is always packed every single day. But I suppose that's just how it is.
If Kyoya Sadamoto isn't here, that means Mikiko can't go through with her plan. Couldn't spot Mikiko anywhere in the venue, and Sadamoto canceled. Which means Mikiko isn't even here, is she?
What do you mean I can't get in?
It's just that Amina Masuda-sama has already checked in.
And I keep telling you, I'm Mina Masuda. How could I have already checked myself in?
Did somebody check in using her name? Wait a sec.
Something the matter, ma'am?
Well, I literally just got here, but this bonehead of a receptionist says I'm already checked in.
So, Masuda-san is already inside the venue. You sure there's no mistake?
Yes, I even checked the list.
This woman, the one who said she was Masuda, is this her?
Oh, yes, that's the one. She was gorgeous.
I knew it. Where did she go?
Well, she entered the venue. Oh, but just after that, she came out and made her way to the restrooms.
The restrooms, huh?
Makes sense. She wouldn't want to go after Crimson Lotus out in the open. Maybe she'll pick them off when they're alone in the restroom. Could have spiked their drinks with diuretics.
Thank you.
Wait! What about me?
What about you, lady? All these Crimson Lotus people are just fucking rude. Why would you think that...
Hey! No. Oh.
Are you still with me? What happened?
Oh, some woman came in out of nowhere and attacked me.
And was that woman Mikiko Sadamoto?
Yeah, that's right. But how? Who are you?
Where'd she go?
She was looking for Kyoya-san.
Kyoya Sadamoto? But I heard he couldn't make it.
No. He was scheduled to appear as a surprise guest. He was in the green room earlier, but he went up to the roof for a smoke.
And then Mikiko went up to the roof too?
Yeah.
Better hustle, Kaito. Okay, I can head up top from there.
Hey!
May I help you? I'm very sorry, but there's an urgent issue I must attend to.
Don't play dumb with me, Kaito. I know a rat when I see one. Why are you here?
Well, guess I gotta force my way through. And I'm kinda in a hurry, so I ain't pulling punches.
Come on, boys! Let's get him!
Here we go!
Oh, is that how you want to play it, huh? So say I wanted to suplex somebody. There we go.
Hey, Kaito! Need a hand? Let's clean him up quick!
Appreciate it, fellas.
Huh? What the hell do you think you're doing? I'll kill you!
I don't think so.
Get me!
Don't mind me, I'm just beating the shit out of Nishio. Oh! God, I love Kaito's moves. Really? Motherfucker, this isn't Tekken, you don't air juggle. Alright. Easy.
So, did you figure out where Mikiko-san is?
Yeah. Looks like she chased Sadamoto to the roof. He can't afford to get caught by them again. Let's climb up here.
Get that fresh lettuce sandwich going. And in the next episode, we're going to climb the stairs and keep going. See you in the next one.